Hi guys, thank you so much for coming back. So one of these fine weekends we went to the 14 falls, and I really feel like I have a few recommendations for the government. Hi Ruto. Anyways, I feel like I have a few recommendations for the government. I feel like as a nation we really rely on the tourism that comes to us, and especially the thing that has really picked up, which is the domestic tourism. Like, a lot of Kenyans are interested in what Kenya has to offer. Like people are coming to see lions. I cannot be left behind. We went to the 14 falls, and let me tell you, I feel like there's a lot that has been slept on the 14 falls. So here's my recommendation, and here's what I saw and what I think can really change, and what's the eventuality of like 5 years after these recommendations can happen. One, there's a very long route. Once you're off the main road, once you're off the tarmac, I've gone to the Masai Mara and I've gone to Marsabit. Like, that is so far, and that is like very remote areas, and I do not think that the 14 falls is that remote. And they have better roads. Like, it was tarmac all the way to Marsabit, to the Masai Mara, so you don't feel that off-road thing. But once we got to Thika, we entered Thika properly. The roads were like the Cocomelon says, the people on the bus go up and down. You know, up and down. Anyways, that's beside the point. Let me tell you, it was a rough ride for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes straight to get to the occasion. The road itself is very like inaccessible, and I just feel like there is no even when the rain comes, a little bit of a short rain, that road is basically inaccessible, and we are not accessing now what the tourist attraction is. So that is the first thing. I feel like the roads there needs to be worked on. That accessibility route, it will really pay off even in the next 5-10 years, once like that is an investment for the government there. So two, the people there, like, I saw that a lot of the community is really underdeveloped. The people are not really empowered. I feel like, no, because of how far it is, there can be buildings the community can be taught on how to accommodate Airbnbs, accommodate hotels. Like, if there can be that sort of revolution and occasion to really say like, oh, like, this is so far, I live all the way in Nairobi, I can sleep over and then go back home tomorrow. I feel like the community there can be really empowered. So if they can create jobs in that sense, they can have Airbnbs in that sense, they can have hotel stays in that sense. With that comes a bustling community of like people who are selling things, people are selling food, people are having hotels. So I feel like even that community isn't getting to the core and to the highest potential of the gem that they have there. So next, once we entered, let me tell you, I will tell you this, but it's a secret. We just keep it between us, right? I will tell you that we were told to pay more than what was written on that wall. I just felt, first of all, the entrance. What is that? The entrance? Surely, a whole national treasure, a whole wonder of the world. You know, what is that entrance? It's just a rope. You know, like, are we Kipchoge, like we ran through the rope? What do you mean? And then the other thing is that we paid this person, an individual, through their M-Pesa number. So I just feel like even the county government does not even, and of course now essentially the community itself does not even benefit from this. So that needs to be checked on, you know, so that there can be systems of like zero corruption and stuff like that, because we paid a little bit higher than this person was saying, because like it's just their word against ours and stuff like that. So I feel like for that traceability to be there, let's just have that very straightforward. The other thing Once you enter into it, once you now in, yeah, that's here. The once you're now in, there is no edge, there's no like, there's no way, there's nothing to really say like this is how far guys you can go. Like if maybe you have children and stuff like that, maybe make a like a barrier of some sort, like a see-through barrier and stuff like that, where we can be able to see signs that are saying like, hey guys, let's not go too far from here. The other thing is there's no real parking spot. You just park anywhere, because you can park as far as the edge of the river, and I feel like that is quite dangerous. That feels very dangerous to me. The water is so dirty. Please guys, you know, like I don't think there's really any cleaning people.
There's a lot of waste, and there's also a smell of like damp.
Saw this
I mean, look at the rocks.
boy who was drinking the foam. There's hyacinth, there's lots of dirt, there's paper bags, there's plastic bags, there's so much dirt, and I do not think that there's a system to clean up our environment, to clean up this national treasure. In fact, because I've gone twice, the first time the water was so much. Once the water reduces and the rocks now come up, we see a lot of dirt that water had carried. There is no need, even if the water is going to the sea, there's no need to carry all that dirt that this river already is carrying. Can we not create jobs for these youth that are around there? Collect this dirt, let's figure out where we can take it, let's figure out how we can do things so that even more people can come. We can have a structure where even wazungus and like people, foreigners, who can really enjoy what we are having here. As we need to take care of the things that we are given, so that people can come and say like, we really like Kenya, we really like 14 Falls, and it's a really clean river, and people really take care of it. It really empowers the economy, it really empowers the community. There's boat people down there, they overcharge you.
Now tour guides, kabla wavukisha wafanyisha hizo activities mbagain, maanake sasa tulikuwa tunaitishwa 3,500 per person. Now alitukula viswahi.
Like the person who was taking us through was using ropes to put us to the other side of the island, and I feel like that is quite dangerous if that is the only security measure there. And this person had really overcharged us for just that distance, that if it was just walking, you know, like 400 per person for that distance, you know, after bargaining, not before. So they can even tell you 800, and it's just crossing. If we can have systems where even these people themselves can have like a boat, and they can have like a training of some sort, and have really good boat infrastructure, I feel like even going around and like helping us tour, that would be really, really, really good for the community there and for us. Because let me tell you, once the volume is up of the number of people who are going there, the security is going to be a risk. Like that, you know, maybe it makes sense for the few visitors who are going there, but once the amount of people are increasing there, that is not very practical. And I really liked our tour guide. I think those people are found anywhere. Let's just empower those people. And then now the final thing. Once we entered this place, there were vendors like kiosks who are selling things that have plastics and then there are no bins. So you sell a water bottle in a plastic and there are no bins. You sell biscuits in a plastic bag, there are no bins. Where are we taking these things? So let's teach them, you know, and let's build structures there that can have dustbins, that can empower this community. Because people will come there hungry, people will come there like after even we've gone, we walked around and stuff like that. We needed some things like souvenirs that are so sentimental even to the place itself. I think those things really, really matter, and I think those things are what we are supposed to invest in as a country and as Kiambu County. If you can take my recommendation, maybe you can forward this to Wamatangi Hi. Anyways, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked my video and my dry jokes. Bye.